Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello everyone, the heavens opened earlier and the rain shows no inclination to stop. We're looking forward to the game anyway. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And all about action from League One coming right up. What might we see today?
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Well, based on the way the visitors defend with such authority and excellence, they're going to be very hard to break down, you just feel, Stuart.
Well, they've been so hard to break down this season, and key to that has been the centre-back combinations. They've looked so assured, they've been excellent right from the start.
Well, big news I'm hearing. A penalty has been awarded in one of the other games. Alex Scott with the details.
Well, Doncaster Rovers were awarded the penalty. The power on the strike, it flew in the top corner. It's now 1-0 with only 8 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Peter Kioso. De Havilland. Kioso. Now with De Havilland. Tom Lees. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Can they deliver here?
Yeah, they're just looking for the right time to penetrate here.
El Mizuni. Oh, that's splendid play. And a clever piece of defending. And they're almost inviting them to come at them. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Kioso. And in the right position to read it. Woods with it. Lindgren. Woods. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? But nothing comes of it. Firing it towards goal! Well, an attempt almost from a different postcode and not very far away.
Well, from that sort of range, that's a very decent effort.
And a goal has gone in one of the other matches. Alex Scott will tell us more.
It's a goal for Bradford City. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 36 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Effective press. Ryan de Havilland. Untidy on the ball. O'Connor. Ryan de Havilland. On to Hughes. Tom Lees. Mills. On to de Havilland. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So off and running again, and I must say I hope the first half was simply a warm-up act for what is to come. Sam Hughes. Tom Lees. De Havilland. Thomas O'Connor. Hughes. Right developments to report in the Barnsley game. Alex Scott has the information.
Yep, it's a goal for Mansfield Town. It's now 1-0 with 53 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. And regaining control of the ball.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, a fine stop, and more importantly, away from danger.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
Mills. Hughes. Kioso. Well, we're into the final half hour. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Lindgren. Thomas O'Connor. Peter Kioso. O'Connor. Tom Lees. Read it well. Twenty minutes remaining. Craig. Perkins. Well, possession problems. And there's been a change to the scoreline in one of the other games. Alex has details.
Yep, it's a goal for Northampton Town. He shot far post, the keeper parries it, but the rebound has been put in nicely. They're ahead by 2 now, with 76 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Ryan de Havilland. Thomas O'Connor. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches. Tom Lees. Mills. Ryan de Havilland. Five minutes remaining then, and the score sheet remains blank. Thoughtful play. Now with El Mizouni. Gives it a go! Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Now with Kioso. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report, defences on top. And Stuart... And they will make the change now. And unable to keep possession. O'Neill. Well read to ease the pressure. Bramall. George Saville with it. Now Saville. Bramall. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. Aaron Connolly. El Mizouni. On to Backinson. Idris El Mizouni. Decent position. Walters. Now Saville. Clark. Elijah Adebayo. Jordan Clark. Did well to win it back. Craig. So a throw in here. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. El Mizouni. On to Connolly. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
"15 minutes left for play. Naismith. Jordan Clark. Bramall. Naismith. Now Saville. Maybe the ideal pass. And still no breakthrough. It was so close.
Well, he didn't score, but it's not a bad effort, is it?
Well, time for a scoring update because things are changing. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
Yep, it's a goal for Mansfield Town. The free kick was well executed, but it had a big deflection and it's gone in off the wall. They're back in this now with 10 minutes left on the clock.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Will there be late excitement? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising.
Well, just listen to this noise. How could you not be inspired by that?
Jones. Walters. It's with Nakamba. A very good tackle. El Mizouni. Now with Backinson. Theo Archibald. On to Backinson. Craig. Now with El Mizuni. Showing a good reading of the game.
Read it really well.
Jordan Clark. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Can he put them in front? And time for the change now. And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report, the fences on top. And Stuart, as ever, interested to get your take.
Well, Derek, I think it was a good tactical battle. There was a lot of endeavour, some good defending, but not enough attacking quality, and that's why we didn't get any goals.
A sub about to come on. It's put into the middle. It stops there. Nothing at the end of it. They've dropped off a bit here. Maybe a touch of energy conservation.
Yeah, it's a bit too passive for me. I just feel they need to go out and engage.
Oh, that's been won really smartly. Now, there's been a goal in another game, so over to Alex to tell us about it.
Yeah, it's a goal for Northampton Town. After a well-worked move, he got himself on the end of a cross with a beautiful header. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 67 minutes played.
Thanks, Alex.
Well, the atmosphere is loud in here. The fans are doing all they can to urge the team on. They should be winning this.
Really nice tempo to this move. Possession lost just at the point of something happening.
That was top draw, wasn't it?
And able to come away with the ball. The attack broken up. Deflection sends it out, throw-in awarded. They're making a change here. Now that's where to win the ball. Here they go. Only 15 minutes left for play now. Just getting bogged down a touch in midfield. It's nice possession. Is there a goal to take the lead coming? It's a big, big miss, but it wouldn't have counted.
Well, the assistant's sparing his blushes there. You've got to say it was a shocking effort, though.
Now here comes a change. Little careless there as the ball changes hands. In a handy position now for a late winner. To edge ahead now. And it's saved. That could have been it.
It's a huge chance to take the lead. He just lacked any sort of composure. It's an easy save in the end from the keeper.
Perfectly anticipated. Really well won.
Well, the clock's still ticking and you can sense the atmosphere in here. The fans just urging them forward in the hope of a winner.
Now, there could be something on in a moment. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Staying patient and the defence staying in shape. And the keeper happy to see that sail comfortably over the bar. Goal kick. The sub about to come on. They won the ball, now to keep it. A big development in one of the other games. Alex Scott has news of a penalty.
Yes, it was a penalty for Wigan Athletic. It went top bins. No goalkeeper was going to save that one. They are now down 2-1 with 86 minutes played.
Regular updates from Alex along the way. It's a perfect threaded through ball. And the assistant raises the flag.
Well, he's held on to the ball for far too long there. He's got to release that sooner.
Promising looking ball. Great rhythm, there's a real flow to this.
Oh, they're all technically so gifted, aren't they?
This looks really good. Could we see a winning goal? But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears. And it's all over, without a goal for anyone to cheer. Sue, what's your verdict on what we've seen today?
Well, it certainly wasn't the best game I've ever watched. The final ball from both sides often was lacking. Defensively, both teams, they were sound, but they're capable of so much more.
today we're set to witness a matchup that all football fans will truly relish. The stakes are high and the excitement undeniable. Hello and thanks for joining us on a pretty dull day, but hopefully the game will be quite the opposite. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, delighted to be in the company of Stuart Robson. We've got League One action on the way. It's Stevenage, and they take on Leyton Orient.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Struggling to keep it here. This is how the hosts line up.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield...
Hang on, Stuart, they could score here. And it's held on to comfortably. Great instinct there to cut it out. Idris El Mizouni. Lovely setup. And he's offside. The flag is up. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover.
Read it really well.
Getting closer. Working hard to win it back there. Quickly and moving forward. Delivered into the box. Well, that's what he's there for. It's a good stop. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball.
Well, you have to think they're going to take the lead at some point, because they're really looking dangerous at the moment.
And now from going close, they have to close things up themselves. Importantly, away from danger. And the forward progress continues. And they won't be going any further. Able to skip past there. And that whistle brings the first half to a close. The action resumes. Let's see what this half brings. Lovely ball. This could lead to something. Oh, a drop in focus and a cheap throw-in conceded. There's been a goal in another game, and Alex can give us the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Luton Town. It's now 1-0 with 49 minutes played.
Nice one, Alex, thank you. To put them ahead. A rip and deflected by the keeper against the crossbar. Lovely weighted pass. Oh, takes it on, off the crossbar. Promising passage of play, but it's come to nothing.
Well, that was a bit unlucky, because you just get the feeling...
Well, the transfer everybody's been talking about has now been confirmed, so the will they or won't they discussions can now end.
Well, he'll certainly bring much-needed experience to them. Let's just hope he's still got the legs to have a real impact. I think he'd do well.
Maybe an opportunity to get their noses in front with this corner. And there's going to be a change made on each side here. And they take a short corner. Teeing up the chance now. Ball one, dangerous area. He read that well, stopping any danger.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
News of a penalty in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott.
Yes, it was a penalty for Plymouth Argyle. The goalkeeper was having none of it with that run-up. Totally guessed what he was going to do. The score is still 1-1 with...
Sorry, Alex, chance developing. And they've scored! The first goal of a tight game.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Registration BG04DOM.
Pushing forward, and there are choices on. Great instinct there to cut it out. Need to get tighter here. Nobody's getting anywhere near that one.
Substitution for Stevenage.
Substitution coming up.
Number 23, Leon Johnson. Coming onto the pitch, number 18, Calvin White.
A big development in one of the other games. Alex Scott has news of a penalty.
Well, Rotherham United were awarded the penalty, and he's only going to hit it straight into Rose Eds. The score is still 1-1 with just over 10 minutes left to play.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Maybe a bit of game management here. Time starting to ebb away. little sloppy on the ball there. Action on the bench as both teams are going to make a substitution. Well, still plenty could happen here. 5 minutes to go, 1 goal in it. And they might be in. One and two-touch passing, making it look easy, but not really going anywhere fast with it. Lovely setup. A turnaround in possession, excellent positioning. Time of asking, where was his defence? That is inexcusable. They're making a change here. And we have 30 minutes left. And the pressure pays. Now to switch up a gear. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, at about £50 million, I think he'll prove to be an excellent signing. He's certainly got the skill and character to be a real star for them.
Great rhythm, there's a real flow here.
Yeah, it's possession-based football at its very best.
Intercepted, great reading of the game. They go now, there could be a break on. That looks decent, making progress here. And that's a frustrating call for them, mightily close.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
And they've got it back now. It's on for the shot! And the keeper makes the save. Really, we shouldn't have expected anything else. Oh, a drop in focus and a cheap throw-in conceded. Good pass, good chance. Well, ambitious effort. Asking quite a lot to score from there, and that's missed by quite a bit.
It's not a good shot, is it? That wasn't the right option.
I'm hearing there's been a penalty in another match, so let's go to Alex for the details.
Yeah, it was a penalty for Huddersfield. The keeper managed to get a touch, but the power that was on that shot, he couldn't stop it going in. It's now 1-0 with 20 minutes left on the clock.
As ever, thank you, Alex. And it's nicely stopped and held by the keeper. Renom Hotter. Andy Renom Hotter. Happy to just keep the ball in their own half.
They look so comfortable, don't they?
That's a good spot, well played. I'm afraid that's careless.
Well, the fans believe there's hope here. Can the players respond now?
There's a bit of belief in this move. That's where any chance of anything developing disappears. We're inside the final quarter of an hour now. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott with the details.
It's a goal for Bradford City. The ball was pulled back from the goal line. He got over it well and was able to keep his shot down. It was a great goal. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 76 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still plenty of time to find an equaliser. Surely they get another chance, maybe two.
As we thought, he's giving out a booking.
Yeah, he couldn't let that go, could he?
Could be setting something now. It's to equalise! Well, he went for power and got plenty of it, but it's whistled wide.
Well, as you can see, it wasn't even close, was it? No debate about that one.
So the end is in sight now. Your thoughts on the visitors holding the advantage?
Well, they need to hold on here. Not long left now, but you have to say they've defended really well up to this point, and I just can't see them conceding now. This will be a really good win if it stays like this.
And a real sense of urgency here. Could they equalise from this? Lovely ball. This could lead to something. And the danger is cleared. Now here comes a change. Of saves, but you'd expect him to probably stop that. Not long left. They need something to happen from this corner now. Possession lost just at the point of something happening. He's beaten his marker here. Superb reflexes. Ball lost and the chance gone.
Well, no way through there.
There's a chance for them to go now. Can he get the cross in? And that's safe and secure goalkeeping.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Just about able to keep it in. This is a positive move as they seek that equaliser. Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day for the fans in attendance.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And the ball back with Bolton. Well, we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other matches. Alex has the news.
It's another goal for Stevenage. They're now behind by 1 with 60 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, yeah, there's certainly been a lot of focus on him over the last few years, and you can see he's got talent. He's still young, so there's more to come. This is a move that will certainly help him develop, I'm sure.
Options in the centre. Genuine chance. Well, a decent effort, but not quite on the target. And the substitution will occur now. Perkins. Looks as though he's alone in the centre. And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, here's the replay, and it's a wonderful ball into the box. It's whipped in early behind the defenders, but the defending is way too soft. He's given all the time he needs, and they pay the price for it.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Conway. Now with Simmons. Johnston. That's a good-looking ball. Textbook example of how to cut it out. And goal news to bring you from the Cardiff City match. That means we send it over to Alex.
Yep, it's a second goal for Cardiff City. They're ahead by 2 now with 71 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Idris El Mizouni. Now a decent position. And regaining control of the ball.
Oh, that's exactly what you need. Standing firm, not giving an inch.
Dacres Cogley. Well, he's certainly not alone. Xavier Simmons. Oh, quick and slick. Simmons. And Scott to attack. Happy. Now in a more than decent position. Can he finish? And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, we can see it here again, and it's a good finish, but for me, it's all about the press. Forehand, really disciplined, working as a team to force the mistake, and then they take full advantage. It's a really good goal.
Right, from what I'm hearing, something has changed in the Cardiff game. Let's get the information from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Cardiff City. It was a nice pullback, a low-driven shot. They couldn't do anything about that one. They've pulled ahead by 3 with 80 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. and managing the game here.
Yeah, they just can't get the ball off them, can they?
Conway. And with that, the attack fizzles out. El Mizuni. And slipped through beautifully. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction. So they get the ball rolling again. This has been a terrific contest to watch. Conway. Right, I'm just hearing a goal has gone in the Wycombe game. Alex Scott has the information for us.
Yeah, it's a third goal for Peterborough United. They now lead 3-2 with only a few minutes left to play.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Randall. On to Simmons. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Dakras Cogley. The emphasis very much on attack. And now it is truly final. The match is over.
Two teams ready to face off in a clash that will captivate fans across the globe. The tension's building, and this is one you won't want to miss. Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, your commentator, with the professionals' view provided by Stuart Robson. We've got League One action on the way. It's Doncaster Rovers, and they take on Leyton Orient.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Ball one, well read.
Well, he's done so well to read the pass. Clever bit of play.
This is the Leyton Orient team sheet.
Well, we believe they're going to play with the same system here, but it's all about the midfield battle. Whoever wins that should control the tactics.
And it's offside here. That's careless. Asking quite a lot to score from there, and that's missed by quite a bit.
Well, his teammates aren't particularly happy. He was never going to score from there.
Bit sloppy in possession. El Mizuni. And it's pinched, read his mind there. Moving the ball forward, what can they do with this? He's going to try his luck. Oh, really good effort, plenty of power, plenty of venom, but just leaning back slightly. In the right position to cut out the pass. Great instinct there to cut it out. And it's given away. A goal's been scored in one of the other games. Alex Scott has the news.
It's a goal for Luton Town. It's now 1-0 with 36 minutes on the clock.
Nice one, Alex, thank you. The ref happy to let that one run. This could get interesting. Must have switched off there as the ball is lost. And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. So after a low-key first 45, we live in hope that the excitement is still to come. Time to cross to Alex Scott for a moment. News of a penalty in another game.
Yes, it was a penalty for Bolton Wanderers. And he only went and pulled out the Panenka on us, a fan favourite. It's now 1-1 with 48 minutes played.
Fantastic, Alex, thank you. Just a little untidy. Well, you can put the speculation to bed now because Arsenal have got the signing over the line. A good move?
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both him and the club. Let's hope he makes an impact fairly quickly.
Possession changes hands. That's gone out of play. Throw in to come. And there's going to be a change now. Taking this on. Well, he really wound that up, but he was very close to scoring.
Well, I have to say, that was a really good effort. He struck it so cleanly.
And the work pays off as they get the ball back.
We've had a mobile phone handed in. If you've lost your mobile phone, can you please make your way to reception after the game? Thank you.
Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. That's a good ball. Could be a chance. And it's a good diving save, although one you'd expect to be made. Looking like they mean business here. That's a nice forward-thinking pass. And that's where it ends, with possession lost.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Oh, I've just been told of a penalty given elsewhere. Alex Scott can tell us about it.
Yes, it was a penalty for Burton Albion. As he stepped up, I have to say he looked really nervous, and it flew straight over the bar. The score is still 2-1, with 73 minutes on the clock.
Thanks to Alex for the update. Action on the bench as both teams are going to make a substitution. We've entered the final 10 minutes. Now, if they score from this, they'll surely win the game. And the promise of something happening is over. Content to let the game come to them for now. Finding the spaces, looking good. Oh, a drop in focus and a cheap throw-in conceded.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is live action from League One. What are you expecting to see?
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
And finding their flow. Walters. And there the move ends for now.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Sonny Perkins. On to Mitchell. He's in with a chance. Oh, that's marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, for me, he always looked likely to win that battle. He's just so confident in those situations.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Perkins. James. Oh, magnificent passing. Dimitri Mitchell. On to James. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. Well worked piece of pressing. Jesse Debra. Oh, not a great challenge at all there. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense.
Good positioning to win the ball back there.
Devante Cole. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? There to win it back. Walters. On to Byers. Oh, could be an opportunity here. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Good movement. But quick thinking defensively. And I'm hearing a change to the scoreline in the Peterborough United game. Let's join Alex Scott to get the information.
It's a goal for Peterborough United. It was an early cross which found him in acres of space, and it was a beautiful headed finish. Let's start the opener here with 30 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. And pressing expertly. Untidy in possession. Devante Cole. Walters. Now with Byers. Impressive build-up. But the danger averted for now. And that could be problematic. And it is a second bookable offence. That's the end of the... to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And coming up for you very shortly, live action from League One. What are you expecting?
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, no surprise, really. They're matching up here. But there are many different ways they can approach this game. And I just think they'll be cautious today, certainly early on.
James. And lost the ball. Bolton. And the pass deftly cut out. Idris El Mizouni. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Well, standing off a bit, aren't they?
They have to play higher up the pitch.
Gary Gardner. Untidy in possession. Bolton. Oh, nice ball. And covering tremendous ground here. Tremendous challenge. And a changing situation in the Cardiff game. Alex, who has scored?
It's a goal for Cardiff City. The goalkeeper will be looking at himself on that one. He was totally out of position, and it was an easy finish. It's now 1-0 with 29 minutes on the clock. What a fascinating matchup we have here today, Derek.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Untidy on the ball. And possibilities here. Well, they keep passing away.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
And a throw-in forthcoming. Successfully cut out the pass. Nice looking move this. Just lost the momentum. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back underway. And surely there's more to come in this game. Idris El Mizouni. Now with James. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Well, a disappointing throw there.
Not quite sure what the aim was there.
Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Yeah, that price I think is value for money. He'll certainly improve their squad and maybe the team. It's a good signing, you have to say.
Well, can they make one of these passes count? And the keeper had the measure of that one.
Well, that's not great, is it? There's been a real lack of quality in the game. The passing's been too safe, and there hasn't been enough movement from the front players. The recipe for a poor spectacle.
Gary Gardner. Well, there to intercept. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, big news I'm hearing. A penalty has been awarded in one of the other games. Alex Scott with the details.
Well, Luton Town were awarded the penalty. I think the goalkeeper did his homework with this one because he dived the right way. The score is still 1-1 with 64 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Couldn't keep the momentum going. Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. Edmonds Green.
Can the owner of the green car that is blocking up the
Into the final
emergency
20 minutes.
please return to your vehicle and move it as soon as possible. Thank you.
Struggling to hold on to the ball.
Well, they can't afford to give the ball away so easily.
Sonny Perkins. Excellent vision. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. McDonnell. Confident play. But then the one that goes astray. Tom James. 10 minutes to go then. Well, here they are on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? Now a decent position. And offside it is. So the manager decides to go to the bench. Bit of a quiet performance from him today. Showing good situational awareness. Wasteful again in possession. O'Neill. And playing it through. Oh, danger here. And nicely carried away. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute.
1 minute of added time.
Craig. On to El Mizouni. And that is that. The full-time whistle here. And nothing to separate the two. a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And all about action from League One coming right up. What are you expecting?
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, on paper it's down as a 4-5-1, but for me it's more likely to be a split midfield with 3 supporting the front man and 2 sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
Quite a lot of discussion about him prior to this game. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player, but he obviously knows his own body and thinks he can't perform at his best anymore. I think he's made a brave decision.
Idris El Mizouni. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they?
They've obviously decided to sit deep and just defend their box here.
Joe Edwards. Benarous. On to Edwards. Pleguezuelo. Now with Edwards.
Lucy Davis, please come to reception.
It's with Ross. On to Pleguezuelo. Caleb Watts. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Mitchell. Sonny Perkins. Promising attack. And the keeper dealing with it. Who can he pick out? Nothing to show for that attack. McCabe. On to Iredu. Jamie Patterson. Well, time for a scoring update because things are changing. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
Yep, it's a goal for Luton Town. They've scored the opener here with 33 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Pleguezuelo. Giving it away. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Is this the moment? Oh, fine stop. Not offside, unfortunately. Watts. Now with Pleguezuelo. Joe Edwards. Pleguezuelo. Now with Watts. And take it away. McCabe. Well, this is what you call passing with confidence. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So the game is restarted, and you almost get the feeling it's a case of who's going to blink first. Ross. Brendan Wiredu. Jamie Patterson. Decent position, and he's in. And expertly snuffing out the danger.
Well, showing his class there. He gets his angles absolutely spot on. Well, that's not great, is it? There's been a real lack of quality in the game. The passing's been too safe, and there hasn't been enough movement from the front players. The recipe for a poor spectacle.
And there's been a change to the scoreline in one of the other games. Alex has details.
Yeah, it's a second for Luton Town. It was a nice 1-2 and then a composed finish as he rounded the goalkeeper. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 54 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Jamie Patterson. Nicely timed tackle. Craig. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Danger building. Wonderful block. And saved by the keeper. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Now sending it in. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Mumba. It's with Ross. Just hearing something has happened in the Barnsley game. Exactly what? Here's Alex.
Yep, it's a goal for Peterborough United. It's now 1-0 with 67 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. White. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Pleguezuelo. We're getting the ball forward. And that's expert defending. So out over the byline and a corner.
They'll need to stay alert here.
Here it is now, a substitution. Well, not cleared away completely. 15 minutes left for play. Ross. That's a good-looking ball. Determined defending. Possibilities for them to counter. Ayman Benarous. A goal has been scored in one of the other games. Alex Scott has the news.
Yep, it's a third goal for Luton Town. The defender was caught in possession just before the goal. He won't want to be watching that back. They're now behind by 1 with just under 10 minutes left to play.
Thanks as always, Alex. Boateng. Watts. Now Boateng. Ross. Brendan Wiredu. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. And that is that. A full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary today here on the gantry is the former England winger, Sue Smith. And all about action from League One coming right up. What might we see today?
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
And buying them time. And offside it had to be, crystal clear. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, it does look to be a 3-4-2-1, and the flexibility in this will be provided by the wing-backs. The two midfielders can help in both defence and attack, and they'll look to dominate that midfield battle.
Pressing like that will help the cause. Tyrese Fornah. Vale. Possession problems. Edmonds Green. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Untidy in possession. Now what can they do from here? El Mizuni. Thoughtful play. And flag raised. Offside.
It's careless, this. He had other options. He should have held on to it a bit longer. Just give your teammate a bit more time.
Vale. Good distribution. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Jack Simpson.
Tickets for the next game are
On to El
available
Mizuni.
after today's game.
James. O'Neill. And cutting it out. Hoskins. Campbell with it. Now with Fornah. Campbell on the ball. An alert intervention. Craig. Simpson. Well, news to bring you from one of the other games, and big news at that. Here's Alex Scott.
Well, Lincoln City were awarded the penalty, and he got the technique all wrong with that one. He shot it well wide. The scoreline remains 2-1 with 39 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Options in the middle. Oh, this looks useful. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Hoskins. Could be troublesome. McGeehan. Can he play it in? And there it is, the half-time whistle. So underway in the second half, both teams very defensive-minded. Let's hope that changes. from goal. And just over the bar, really good effort. Determined defending. Can anyone stop him? And the cross into the middle. Untidy to lose the ball. Fancies it. Well, not quite accurate enough, but it was a close thing. Well, they've been getting two substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. Released it nicely. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
Well, nice approach, wasn't it? But the final ball just wasn't there.
Jack Burrows. Campbell. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. A really good pass. And well positioned to clear. Well, I believe a spot kick award in one of the other game. Can he finish? And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here we can see it again. Sometimes when you're through 1v1, it's easy to be caught in two minds. He was just really composed and the keeper had no chance.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Liam Shaw. Well, just a bit too much on the pass. And this will be a goalkeeper's ball.
Yeah, he saw the pass, just didn't come off, did it?
And into the last 20 minutes. Oh, could be an opportunity here. On to Burrows. Very quick thinking there. And a goal update to bring you from the Wycombe Wanderers game. Alex Scott, what has happened?
It's a goal for Stevenage. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 74 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. And didn't miss by very much in the end.
Oh, I thought that was going to be the equaliser there. It wasn't far away, but they'll be hoping that they don't rue these missed opportunities.
Late in the game here, and they know what they've got to do. And suddenly on the front foot, trying his luck. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Jack Vale. And he stopped them in their tracks. And it's played into the centre. And coolly done in the end. Well, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. What a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Well, most of the fans in attendance here have had to bring their umbrellas and wear their raincoats. It's a soggy day for this match. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you live coverage of this League One fixture. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Well, some pretty big news coming through from one of the other games. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Well, Doncaster Rovers were awarded the penalty, but luck was not on his side today. It's hit the post and gone out of play. It remains 0-0 with only 4 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, they're using the same shape, so this comes down to who plays it better and who gets better support to their front striker. It should be a good tactical battle.
Can they make something of this now? Well, he's featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers in recent days, taking on his old club, and that can bring with it a few complications.
Well, for some reason, playing against your old club can be difficult. You just feel that bit of added pressure. I hope it doesn't affect him today.
Just lost the momentum.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Davis Keeler done. Rooney. Mark Roberts. Now with Watson. Adam Phillips. And he read it well defensively. An impressive run. Well shown inside. Showing a great defensive instinct. Keeler done. Mark Roberts. On to Rooney. Luca Connell. Now with Earl. Deciding to give it to the keeper. Went in strongly, decisively. Attack looks promising. What a try, and the keeper more than equal to it. Tenai Watson. Now I'm hearing that something has happened in one of the other venues. A goal there. Alex Scott with the news.
It's a goal for Luton Town. They've scored the opener here with 38 minutes on the clock.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Mark Roberts. And taking it away. Earl. Now with Phillips. Connell. Could be threatening. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So underway again. You might call it a defensive masterclass so far. Will either attack come to life? Jake Rooney. Mark Roberts. Rooney. Now with Phillips. Earl. On to Connell. Tenai Watson. On to Rooney. And after the clearance, a throw-in. And players waiting in the centre. And snuffed out the danger immediately. And really discomfited by the press. Could be. And getting across to stop it. And played short. Now a decent position. Not the clearance that was called for. But putting it wide from there. A pity, really.
Message for Jay Cheetham. Hello, Jay. Celebrating your birthday. Happy birthday, Jay, from all of your friends.
Well, there we have it. This has been a really poor game so far. The players need to pick up the tempo and be a lot braver with their passing and their movement. This can only get better.
Good idea. And that could easily have opened the scoring.
Yeah, not the finish he was looking for there.
So making the substitution now. Now, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Fine cross into the middle. Well, no way through in the end. And the shot. It's still alive. Now the situation has changed in one of the other games I'm hearing. Let's go to Alex Scott.
It's a second goal for Luton Town. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 67 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count?
Well, I have to say I'm enjoying their football, but it needs a bit more urgency, I would say.
A long way from the perfect pass. Just 15 minutes remaining. Mark Roberts. And finding their flow. Connell. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. But then the one that fails to hit its target. O'Neill. Tyreek Backinson. O'Neill. Now with Mitchell. How can they nudge in front late on here? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Must take the lead here. And they do! And with so little time left, that will surely be decisive. Astonishing drama.
Well, here we can see it again, and it doesn't get any better.
big day, a first start. But what kind of impression can he make? We'll find out live here on EA TV. So the rain's still coming down heavily here. Hopefully you're staying dry at home. My name's Guy Mowbray. I'm joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position. We've got League One action on the way. It's Bradford City, and they take on Leyton Orient.
Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
This is the Bradford City team sheet.
Well, it does look to be a 3-4-2-1, and the flexibility in this will be provided by the wing-backs. The two midfielders can help in both defence and attack, and they'll look to dominate that midfield battle.
This is the Leyton Orient team sheet.
Yeah, it's a 3-4-2-1, and this is quite a narrow formation, so it's key that the two wing-backs provide the width. The front three, I'm sure they'll combine in attack, and maybe another midfielder join in as well.
I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott with the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Port Vale. They've scored the opener here with 10 minutes played.
Fantastic, Alex. Thank you. Switched on and ready to intercept there. And able to come away with the ball. Idris El Mizouni. They're getting into a good position. It's a good ball in behind. Could be setting something now. He'll have a go, but it's a tame try, or at least that's how the goalkeeper's made it appear. Nicely taken away. It's gone out for a throw. Well, how on earth has that happened? Thrown to the opponent.
Absolutely no need to gift the ball like that.
And the defence knew what was coming. And out of play it goes for a throw-in. This could be dangerous. It's cleared out, now they can reset. Great instinct there to cut it out. That was a really poor challenge. And he has been booked for that.
Yeah, he had no option. That's a yellow for me.
And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes. And the second half is underway. Idris El Mizouni. Okay, I think there's been a goal somewhere else. Here's Alex Scott.
Yep, it's a second goal for Cardiff City. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 49 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Promising looking ball. I'm afraid that's careless. Idris El Mizouni. Moving it forward with purpose, something on maybe. And the promise of something happening is over. And that's nicely won to see off the threat.
Yeah, it was nice up to a point and then just lacked that bit of quality, didn't they?
An hour played, 30 to go now. Trying to spark the attack further into life here. But it's not found its target, intercepted. Nice rhythm to the passing here. They've lost it, needlessly really. Oh, could be here.
It's a message for Javier Santiago, attending his first game here today.
So 20 minutes left of this game.
I hope you have a fantastic game.
Well read to gain possession. Keeping the ball but being kept at bay with the sides locked level. And that took a deflection. Corner now. Substitution coming up. Played into the box. And back on the line to get it away. Good work, they've got it back. Now, there's been a goal in another game, so over to Alex to tell us about it.
Yep, another goal for Port Vale. They're ahead by 2 now with 10 minutes left on the clock.
Alex there ensuring we don't miss a thing. Getting closer, maybe closer to a winning goal. Good pressure high up the pitch. That's out of play, it'll be a throw now.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And all about action from League One coming right up. What are you expecting?
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Well, it doesn't make great reading for our hosts. Just look at this. It's the weakest attack in the league, and that's official.
Well, there just isn't enough creativity in the team. Yes, the strikers haven't played well, but the service into them has been really poor. Unless they play with more freedom, I can't see where the goals are going to come from today.
Can he do it? A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
And a goal has gone in one of the other matches. Alex Scott will tell us more. This could be the equaliser. Well, we had to interrupt Alex in full flow there. Apologies for that. To confirm for you, the home side were able to find the back of the net, and they now hold a 1-0 lead. Archie Collins. Thomas O'Connor. Collins. Now with Lees. Not made it look routine, but read it well. An effective ball win. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they?
They've just gone into a defensive mode here.
Collins. Pass, and justifiably so. Woods. On to Hughes. Kioso. And they've given back possession easily. Tyreek Backinson. Getting the ball forward. As a goal! Well, you have to put that one down as a chance to draw level.
Well, it certainly wasn't an easy chance, but one they needed to take.
Sam Hughes. Tom Lees. Thomas O'Connor. Now with Collins. Kioso. Well, on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle, and they've mostly silenced the home crowd. Interested to get your take.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
And winning it back.
Good positioning to win the ball back there.
Sonny Perkins. Threading it. And in the right position to read it. Tom Lees. Ball control is the key. Hughes. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is... Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Tyreek Backinson. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Archie Collins. Woods. More confident play. And an effective clearance. What can they do to stop him running at them? Well, the danger averted for now. Tom Lees. Hughes. O'Connor. Showing a good reading of the game. Excellent strike! Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. Collins. And into the last 30 minutes now. Woods. Now I'm hearing that something has happened in one of the other venues. A goal there. Alex Scott with the news.
Yep, it's a goal for Northampton Town. They're now behind by 1 with 63 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing.
Yeah, they just seem to have an overload all over the pitch.
Kioso. Archie Collins. Thomas O'Connor. Successful intervention, winning the ball back.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans doing every bit to try and spur their team on for this equaliser.
And the verdict is yellow card.
Yeah, clear decision for such a reckless move.
20 minutes to go in this one. Woods. On to Kioso. Leonard now. Kioso. Peter Kioso. Morgan. Could be threatening. And easily intercepted. Archie Collins. Thomas O'Connor. Smart defending. In search of an equaliser. Genuine chance. Now this might be their final opportunity to draw level. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Over it comes. Well, the move breaks down. Oh, what a save! So 2 substitutes to come on in one go. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Chance to play it in. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
On to Claire. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Idris El Mizouni. Can they open them up? Mitchell. Determined defending. And Johnson has it. Well, very effective play in possession. Well, possibilities in the centre. Well, he just couldn't make it happen. So, a substitution in the offing, and you can't really fault the decision based on the performance. Can they make something of this now? Could be dangerous. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Good-looking move. Oh, it might be. Well, he gave it the big build-up, but he didn't quite deliver on his promise. Well, news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Mansfield Town. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 20 minutes left on the clock.
Thanks as always, Alex. Mitchell. And going for goal! Well, fair play, he took on the shot, but he's not going to be happy with how it ended. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Intelligent threaded pass here. Well, nothing productive, really.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Well, that wasn't a great challenge. Well, this could really help the cause. And a good-looking ball. And quick thinking defensively. And a timely intervention. In behind for him to chase. That's a great save.
That's a great reaction save.
So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals. They just need to keep their concentration through to the final whistle.
Stevens. Hippolyte. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Geoff Shreeves.
I've got to say, he landed really heavily on his shoulder there and looks like he's in severe pain. But he looks less concerned than the bench, who are worried about him. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Geoff. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. High-quality defending. And unable to keep possession. Now, who can he play it to? Just the challenge that was required. Good effort here. And the keeper more than equal to the task.
A minimum of 1 minute.
Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Suddenly they have possession. This looks more than decent. Opportunity. Stopped a certain goal. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many...
They're making a change here. And that's won back nicely in a good area. This could get interesting. This is great to see and now needs an end product.
Yeah, it's great to watch, isn't it?
Well, after all this, you'd hope someone will get a chance. Time to cross over to Alex with details of a goal at Kenilworth Road.
Yep, it's a second for Luton Town. They're back in this now with 66 minutes played.
Regular updates from Alex along the way. Oh, that's really well cut out. Promising forward burst. And the attack is over. Really good defending. The defence regains control.
Yeah, good work. That knew exactly what was happening. The shape was good there out of possession.
Nice possession, but will a goal to give them the lead come at the end of it? They might have to regroup here, having lost the ball. Well, big news. A penalty has been awarded in one of the other games. Alex Scott with the details.
Well, Peterborough United were awarded the penalty. It was far too easy for the goalkeeper. Straight down the middle. He guessed what he was going to do. It remains 2-0 with 76 minutes on the clock.
Thanks to Alex for the update. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Looking good here for one more chance to win it. Delivered into the box. It stops there, nothing at the end of it. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Just been told of a goal elsewhere, so let's cross to Alex for news about it.
It's a goal for Bradford City. You could see he knew what he wanted to do as he stepped up to take that free kick because it was executed superbly. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 86 minutes played.
And Alex will keep us updated. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Getting closer, maybe closer to a winning goal. But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Now to play it goes for a throw-in. Action on the bench as both teams are going to make a substitution. Pass and move, they just can't get near them here. And it's all over, without a goal for anyone to cheer. Sue, what's your verdict on what we've seen today?
Well, certainly wasn't the best game I've ever watched. The final ball from both sides often was lacking. Defensively, both teams, they were sound, but they're capable of so much more.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. So the corner played into the box. A bit disappointing in the end. 30 minutes to go then. Idris El Mizouni. Now with Edmonds Green. Possession, the most important thing.
Yeah, they're toying with them at the moment.
Idris El Mizouni.
Well, these fans are demanding much more here. They have to start winning the ball back quicker. At the moment, they're too easy to play against.
El Mizouni. Here's White now. The confidence really coming out. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. And a goal update to bring you from the Wycombe Wanderers game. Alex Scott, what has happened?
Yeah, it's a goal for Port Vale.
Oh, wonderful goalkeeping. He knew he had to get the touch on it. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And the header just over the crossbar.
Yeah, attacks it really well. Just not the accuracy.
Well, apologies to Alex for the interruption. Just of note, the away side have scored, and it's now even Steven, 1-1. Craig trying to tee it up, and the chance is on, and a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, here's the replay. The little 1-2 starts everything off, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. And into the last 20 minutes. Went in strongly, decisively. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott has the details.
It's another goal for Stevenage. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 73 minutes on the clock.
Alex keeping us right up to date. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Dimitri Mitchell. Now with El Mizouni. Edmonds Green. Jack Simpson. And cutting it out. Will it happen for them? Takes it on! And the keeper throws himself at the ball. And they are committed to making the substitution here. Trying to pick out a teammate. And it goes! To reduce the deficit! Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And it's a great header under a lot of pressure. Does so well to control that. It's a superb goal.
Careless in possession. Well, time is of some concern. Can they level matters? Teammates in the middle. Well, the move breaks down. Now with Claire. Simpson. Well, quick thinking to win it back. Really good build-up, but no end product.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Looking to cut inside. Chance to play it in. Could be troublesome. Oh, cut out brilliantly. Right, let's join Alex because I understand there's been a change to the scoreline at the Kirklees Stadium.
It's a goal for Cardiff City. The ball was pulled back from the goal line. He got over it well and was able to keep his shot down. It was a great goal. They now lead 3-2 with 85 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Untidy on the ball. Now with Cole. On to Aitchison. Late in the game here, and they know what they've got to do. Oh, this looks useful. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Ilmari Niskanen. On to Aitchison. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither